What's happening, folks? Um, yeah, I just have to speak on this because, um, quite frankly, I'm tired of I'm tired of the way things are. Um, I just watched the press conferences of the NBA Finals, and you get the GM or whoever it is of the Warriors up there crying like uh like someone just passed away. Um Look, I get it. I feel bad for Kevin Durant too. I love Kevin Durant. Great basketball player. But I mean, like these guys have no context. I mean, every dude on that team besides Draymond would would never ever make it uh even into mini camp in the NFL or NHL. I mean, you see, especially the NFL, you see guys get hurt all the time. And I mean, ACLs, Achilles, all sorts of injuries. And then I'm watching Steph Curry, and they ask him because I guess Raptors fans are like all fans. Go figure. But they try to demonize, United States and hold Canada up to some high and mighty place because of their diversity and all this and that. And uh, oh, um, Steph Curry was just shocked and saddened because he never thought that Toronto or Canadian fans had that in them. You know, uh, it's very disheartening because they cheered. Look, it was a bad look, and I I wouldn't have done it personally. Uh, Cheer for a dude that just got injured, but it in their mind, they're fans, and they're thinking, man, we really got a shot now to win this championship right now, right tonight. We can witness it. It's going to be amazing. You know, look, and I've said it all along. Kevin Durant, um, I believe wholeheartedly that he partially tore his Achilles tendon to begin with. I never bought that calf strain bull crap that they're feeding to you. Um, Never bought it. And tonight, the partial tear, uh, you know, a month of uh, trying to stay off it as much as he can and all that. Um, it's not gonna. I mean, he would have had to stay off it for probably 6 months for it to um start to come together and you know go back to the way it should be. But yeah, so I mean, he's playing with a tear in his Achilles already, in my opinion. Um, and what was left of, how much was tore and how much was hanging on, whatever was hanging on gave out tonight. And Raptor fans, some of them, not all of them, but uh, good percent, acted like fans. Um, in the moment, you're not thinking uh about the man personally. You're just thinking about your team's gonna win a championship. Has a higher probability of winning a championship, and that's what I hate about the NBA today. Is they try to demonize um, the United States, and they play in the United States and get paid in the United States and grew up here, and they still have such disdain and all this, and you know they try propping Toronto up and Canada up like it's some I don't know, utopic place. There are no places like that in the world. Um, I just I get sick of all the propaganda, and that's all it is. You know, sports writers do it now as much as regular news and you know uh the Voxes and the Buzzfeeds and all them uh crazy lunatic uh sources, news sources. But at any rate, yeah, I get sick of it. And, you know, see Stephen Curry up there uh acting like, you know, the world's ending because Toronto Raptor fans acted like fans uh act. Fans act that way sometimes. Sometimes people do stuff that they ordinarily wouldn't do, but in that time and then in that circumstance, uh if if you've only been a player and you've never been a fan, you wouldn't understand it, you know? So whatever. I just I it's amazing to me the the disparity between the way these young men think um about their own country that quite honestly this is probably um one of the if it's not the greatest time to be a black American. I don't know. I would have to think it is. I mean, I see more uh black Americans making uh you know doing bigger things than ever before, from career wise to just all sorts of stuff. I mean, I don't know, man. I hate all this race stuff. To me, black, white, Mexican, y'all my brothers and sisters, and I love y'all. And it just bums me out that uh, 2019 were acting as if it's the 1960s again, or 50s or something, or even back further, and it's just very, very heartbreaking to me. Um, but yeah, who would have thought that Toronto and Canadian fans could stoop to such a low level and cheer for a dude to be injured, to be injured, and their likelihood of winning a championship to increase. Who would have seen that coming?